How's it going, guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Jacky Legz and we have a new video for you guys today. And the topic of today's video will be Abandoned, which is a survival horror IP from the developer Blue Box Games. Blue Box Games and their head director Hasan Kahraman have been extremely quiet since their failed launch of the real-time experience app on the PlayStation 5 just a couple of weeks ago. But there seems to be a new development over on the Blue Box Games website that may be exciting for those fans that are still following this title. Before we get started, if you guys do enjoy the content, subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video, and ring that notification bell to stay up to date when I upload. With that said, let's jump into the video. The very last update we received from Blue Box Games and Hasan Kahraman was this tweet, which informed followers that the patch for the abandoned real-time experience app had launched. And then we were presented with this video, this 5-second teaser that we got 3 days before the launch of the app in the form of a Twitter post. Needless to say, people were upset, apps were deleted, tweets were tweeted, fans were heated, Blue Box Games and Hasan retreated, and meats were beaten. Scratch that last one or don't, it's up to you, but we're going to be moving on. Fast forwarding about 3 weeks and Blue Box Games sends out this tweet about their website getting an update with a list of frequently asked questions. Now, as insignificant as this seems, there is quite a bit of information that should get fans excited for Blue Box Games to show more of this game. If you guys go over to the Blue Box Games Studios website, first thing you will notice is that the website is still being worked on, and then it directs the viewer to go to the FAQ section below. There are a few questions that are answered in a fairly straightforward way, but you will find a lot of interesting questions with even more so interesting answers. For instance, one question asks why the 5-second teaser is 5 GB in size, to which Blue Box Games responds that the last-minute technical issue resulted in the studio trimming the full opening teaser into a 5-second clip. This means whatever the issue may have been caused for the development team to modify and shorten the entire opening teaser, and that would in turn call for an overhaul of the menu screen to illustrate this. This might have been the reason why it took Blue Box Games 3 full days to launch the patch and only present us with a 5-second teaser. The next question that stands out is what the playable prologue is. Blue Box Games answers this question by stating that the prologue is a standalone game with its own set of trophies, which is kind of odd to think about, that this prologue is essentially a demo or a shortened version of the entire game that provides some backstory or context, and it will have its own fully supported trophy list. And I hate to be that guy and I hate to make that comparison at this point, but this is something that we have seen before with Hideo Kojima's Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes, which in and of itself is a considerably large prologue. This could mean the same for the Abandoned prologue as well. Another question that everyone seemed to be asking was about one of Blue Box Games' other titles, The Haunting. And when I was making Abandoned content, there were a lot of comments in the comment section making this comparison between these two games. During the time where excitement for Abandoned was at an all-time high, many people were quick to claim that Abandoned was actually a cover for another game that was initially developed by Blue Box Games called The Haunting. However, it seems that Blue Box Games has officially put that claim to rest. When Blue Box Game Studios was asked if The Haunting was in any way linked with Abandoned, they were very upfront in their response. No, Abandoned is a new, different game. The game has been created from scratch and does not include references to The Haunting. And finally, a question that has been asked and answered several hundred times due to a very misleading tweet from Blue Box Games that started it all and led many fans to believe that Abandoned is Silent Hill. And that question is Abandoned the actual IP name? To which the studio answers, no, Abandoned is a codename. The marketing title will be announced with the gameplay reveal. This is something we have known for some time now, but it is still important to note that Blue Box Games still has the same intention they had from the very beginning of this game's announcement. According to Blue Box Games, the full game will be available in 2022, while the prologue for Abandoned will be available soon. If I were to make a guess, Blue Box Games would want to reveal their title at a major gaming event. Unfortunately, there aren't many major gaming events left until the end of this year. From what scheduled events there are, ones to keep a lookout for would be Tokyo Game Show, which takes place from September 30th to October 3rd, Gamescom Asia, which takes place from October 14th to October 17th, and last but not least, since Blue Box Games is an indie developer at its core and Abandoned is being advertised as an indie game, the final event to keep an eye on would be the Indie Live Expo, which will take place on November 6th. There is one more event that is rumored to take place in December, and that is the PlayStation Experience event. If their rumored event does in fact come to occurrence, then that would be the ideal place to reveal the Abandoned prologue and gameplay trailer, and also possibly reveal the IP's real name. But as always, we are going to have to wait and see what Blue Box Games has planned with their real-time experience app. And that is going to do it for this video, you guys. If you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down in the comment section below. But I really want to know what you guys think about these frequently asked questions. And if you guys have some questions yourselves that were not answered in this list, feel free to leave them down in the comment section below as well. And with that said, if you have not subscribed already, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell to stay notified, and leave a like on the video as well. You guys can follow me on Twitter, a link will be in the description. That is going to do it for me. Until next time, I will catch you guys in the next video.